What's going on, everybody? My name is Eli and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new to the channel, I'm a fourth year dental student at Boston University Goldman School of Dental Medicine, and on this channel I make vlogs with my dental school journey as well as videos with advice for pre-dental students. Make sure you subscribe if this is something that you're looking for so you can get these videos right to your home page as soon as they come out. This video is episode 4 of my series, Getting into Dental School 101. If you haven't watched the first 3 episodes yet, I recommend that you pause this video and go back and watch those. In this series, I've been making a step-by-step guide of what you should be doing to get into dental school from high school to choosing a dental school. This specific video, episode 4, I'm going to be talking about the non-traditional path to dental school. In the previous episodes, I've talked about the traditional path, which has been going to college, going straight to dental school, everything straight through, straight out of high school. For the majority of dental students these days, we take a non-traditional path, which includes maybe taking one gap year between college and dental school, or maybe you even took some time between high school and college. Of course, this is still very possible. You don't need to go straight from high school to college to dental school. And I didn't take that journey either. I went from high school to college, graduated college in December of 2017, and I didn't apply to dental school until June of 2020. I didn't start dental school until July or late July or early August of 2021. So I took a few years off between college and dental school, and I wanted to talk a little bit about what I did in between, what I think is helpful to do in between if this is the case that you're in, and in my opinion, from my experience, what would be the best way to navigate your non-traditional path graduating or after you graduated college. So to learn more about my journey, you can watch one of my earlier videos, specifically my path to dental school, which I'll link to this one. This is a very popular video on my channel because I talk about how I graduated from college with a 2.9 GPA and what I did in between college and dental school in order to get into dental school successfully. In this video, I'll sum it up briefly because I don't want to be repetitive and there's already an extensive video on that. But after I sum it up, I'll talk about what I think you should do, what I wish I did differently, and what I think is the best way to go about navigating a non-traditional path to dental school. So, I graduated college in December of 2017 with a 2.97 overall GPA. At the time, I still wanted to apply to medical school. I knew that this GPA was not good enough to get into medical school, and so I started thinking about what I could do to help make my application better. And at the time, I wanted to do that without going back to school for a master's. So I decided to start working at the NIH in their post-bacc intramural research training program as a research assistant. I worked there for a year and a half as a research assistant in the neuroscience division, working at the drug abuse branch of National Institutes of Health. I really enjoyed it, mainly because I really was interested in the research I was doing. I was making a little bit of money. I was learning a lot, and I knew that it would be a good stepping stone in between college and medical school at the time. Since I was making a little bit of money, I decided to get braces for the second time, and this started the transition of me being pre-med to pre-dent. Again, I won't go too deep into that. That's in the other video. Highly recommend you watch it if you want more details. But eventually, I ended up going back to school and doing a post-bacc program at George Mason called G Squared. I think that both of these experiences combined fueled me into getting into dental school at the point that I did. But if I could go back in time, I would have attacked the problem that I knew was a weak point to begin with. Instead of going straight from college to working at NIH, I would have went straight from college to doing a post-bacc program or a master's. Now, when it comes to masters, it can be sticky because some dental schools want to see masters that are heavily tailored to the dental school curriculum. So sometimes a master's in public health or a master's in business administration or something isn't necessarily the greatest choice to take. I decided to do a post-bacc program because, one, it offered the opportunity to finish your master's at the end of the post-bacc program, and 2, because the post-bacc program had proven success of getting people into medical school and dental school. 2 people that I knew that did the program previous years to me doing it had both gotten into dental school, and so I thought, okay, this might be the program I want to do. I completed that program, and halfway through the year, or right around spring break, COVID happened. So the program was going through some changes. We were taking classes on Zoom. Everything was really, really weird. However, the program finished up in 9 months, and by the end of the program, I was submitting my application for the ADSAS. During that program, I took my DAT. I'll talk more about the DAT in the next video, but I think the best course of action when it comes to navigating your non-traditional years, whenever you decide that dental school is what you want to pursue, you should look into doing post-bacc programs or master's programs that are linked to dental schools. There are plenty out there. You just have to do some research, but some of the few I've heard of are the MHS program at Meharry, the OHS program at my school. Barry University Masters is really good for getting people into dental school. George Squared is really good at getting people into dental school. There's a master's program at Mississippi College. All of these you're going to have to do your own research on, because I don't know everything in the world, but these are just some that I know people have attended, and multiple people have attended and matriculated into dental school. I think that's the #1 way you should go, especially if you're in the position of, 1, not having the best grades, or 2, not having all the classes you need to apply to dental school. Make sure that you're getting some of the prerequisites that you need from these programs, or else you might just have to start taking courses at a undergraduate institution again if you never took them to begin with. And attack that problem first, whatever you need to do in the classroom. Once that's all said and done, you can start looking at doing extra shadowing, community service, research, whatever it is, but no amount of extracurricular activities is going to get over the hump of not having the grades to attend the school. And I talk about that in other videos. You should probably check out the why I chose to do a post-bacc video, which I'll also link in this one. But all in all, I think that if you're navigating the non-traditional path to dental school, look into going back to school. I hope this video helped. In the next video, I'll be talking about taking the DAT. Please stay tuned, make sure you're subscribed, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.